But I want to bring in Yara Eid, a Palestinian journalist. We're going to talk about more on the situation now in Gaza. Yara, thank you for being with us. We're watching these images, endless bombardments, some aid going in, not enough. What are you hearing?
Well, I have so much to say. I don't know where to start, but I can start with what happened just around 10 minutes ago. I was trying to call my mother on a cellular connection, and she was screaming, and she said they bombed the house next to us, and it was, it was a warning rocket, as Israel likes to call it. And my grandma, my mother is staying with my grandma, and my grandma is very old. She is very sick, and she can barely walk. And they literally couldn't evacuate. They literally couldn't leave the house for more than, I don't know how long. And she was crying, terrified, because at any point, even if they leave the house, where are they going to go to? I personally, as a Palestinian journalist myself, I not only lost my best friend who's a journalist, my boss and mentor who's also a Palestinian journalist and the founder of the media organization I was working in, but I also lost 30 members of my immediate family, uncles, aunts, my cousins, their children. 17 of those 30 are children. What we're seeing now, there's more than 3,000, like up to 3,000 children who have been killed. 900 are still under the rubble, missing. What's happening? You've framed this as an Israel-Hamas war, and I've been seeing it all over Western media, but it's not. Israeli officials, Israeli spokesperson have been coming on air and saying this is a war against civilians in Gaza, and this is a war against anyone who's in Gaza. So framing it as such, as an Israel-Hamas war, is not only misleading, but it's actually aiding and enabling the genocide of many Palestinians living in Gaza.
And the situation in Gaza is
but as a journalist, you have a moral responsibility.
We're speaking to people inside. We're speaking to people inside Gaza almost every hour, and we're very, very conscious of the huge humanitarian toll that this war is taking. We speak to Israeli officials. They tell us that they're trying to hit Hamas targets. We push them on those claims, and then we speak to people inside Gaza to tell us what life is like inside. The numbers, as you say, are growing every single day, those who have been killed and those who have been injured. I want to know from you, when you speak to your family inside, what are the options that they have? Can they, when they're told to move south, where in Gaza are they, first of all? And when they want to move south, where would they go if they were to go south?
No, but they moved. My family was in the north, and they moved when Israel asked them to move and evacuate from the north. They moved immediately. And my mom is a UN employee, and she moved, and she was one of the survivors by miracles, because soon after she reached the south, they started bombing people who were trying to evacuate. So right now, my neighborhood has been completely destroyed. There is no safe place to go. Hospitals are being bombed. Churches are being bombed. Schools, UN schools that are the only shelter for Palestinians in Gaza, are being bombed. Literally, there is no safe place in Gaza. And we see that what's happening is literally most of the people who are targeted are civilians and children. Half of those who are killed are children. Do you understand? Like, Israel claims to have one of the most intelligent systems in the world. It's intelligence, one of the most, advanced militaries in the world. And all of these children are being killed, and it's okay? It's collateral damage? I think if they're really targeting Hamas, and if they're really targeting militant groups, that we shouldn't be seeing 3,000 children just in over 2 weeks being killed. 3,000. You understand the number I'm saying?
Yeah, we do, and we have been reporting that. It's a terrible situation inside Gaza. Yara Eid, thank you very much for sharing your perspective.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.